Yeah, hey Elijah. Can you talk about some of the bye week improvement that you see on the team, whether on the field or even in the locker room, just sort of how you guys have gone about getting better?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you've heard we had a team meeting earlier this week, basically going in, emphasizing what we need to do. And, the guys on our team are aware that we have yet to play our best football. And, we got to continue to improve if we want to, continue to go 1-0 every week.
Next, we'll go to Adam Lichtenstein of the Sun Sentinel. Adam.
Hey Elijah, how's it going?
Good. How you doing?
Good, good. So Elijah Lofton, obviously, we talked a lot about him in the spring and in fall camp. He's not getting like a ton of snaps, but when he's on the field, it seems like he's making an impact. Just how have you seen him kind of fit into that role and kind of grow over the last, month and a half or so since the season started?
Man, I think he's doing a great job filling his role. Every time he goes in, he makes sure the defense or the opponent, feels his presence. And, I'm very proud of him for that.
How is he adjusted like mentally to being a freshman? It's kind of a transition I guess everyone kind of goes through where you go from being a star in high school to being more of a role player in college. Like that's what most players go through. How is he adjusted to, making the most of those few snaps?
I feel like personally, that's the hardest transition I had to go through, but I think he's doing a really good job with it. Just, knowing the plays, know what to do, and also just learning everything else. I feel like he's doing a great job overall.
Our next question comes from Jordan McPherson of the Miami Herald. Jordan.
Yeah, hey there, Elijah. We saw the last two games, your guys' ability to come back and rally in the second half. What do you think it takes, or what do you think you guys need to do to make sure you guys are getting off to stronger starts so that what you guys do in the second half, you're able to do early in the game so you're not playing from behind?
That comes from within, but really, I think we just need to, focus on starting fast. Like you said, it's pretty simple, honestly.
And then on that note, what we saw in the second half, like specifically with Cam, just how he stayed as steady as he was, especially that Cal game, 4 straight touchdown drives to end it. Just, I know we ask about him basically every week, but is anything surprise you anymore with the way that he's able to handle those type of situations?
No, I mean, we know what type of player he is. We know what type of person he is. So when we got down, what, 25, everybody's like, okay, we just got to go get it.
We'll go back to Adam Lichtenstein of the Sun Sentinel. Adam.
Hey again. So obviously about halfway through the year, you've been a very productive part of the offense. Just, after all the injuries you've dealt with the last couple of years, just how are you feeling physically? Like how are things going for you?
It feels great, being able to be back with the team and, really contribute. Um, Really, I want to keep winning games. I'm not really worried about any stats or any of that. I want to go 1-0 this week. That's what we're focused on.
Yeah, hey there, Wesley. Second half of each of the last two games after you guys fell behind, the defense found ways to lock things in. What adjustments did you make, or how quickly were you guys able to make those in-game adjustments? And what's the key to getting off the stronger starts for you guys on defense?
I wouldn't really say it was adjustment. It's just doing your job. You do your job, everything else will take care of itself. We locked in, everybody dialed into their job, and we was able to get some stops.
And then I have to ask you, late in that Cal game after your hit on Mendoza, they reviewed it for targeting. Was there any thought in your mind as they were reviewing it that it may have been targeting, and just what was going through your mind as they were going over that?
No, I know I hit all shoulder. It might have looked a little crazy by the way he flew, but I knew it was all shoulder.
We'll go back to Matt Shadell at Kane Sport. Matt.
Yeah, hey Wesley, can you also share your thoughts on Louisville's offense? Obviously, they're a pretty explosive group over there.
Louisville got some great players, man. Good running back, quarterback, receiving core. Just looking forward to the challenge and to getting stops. Can't wait.
We'll do a few more for Wesley. We'll go back to Adam Lichtenstein of the Sun Sentinel. Adam.
Hey again. So yeah, going back to that Cal game. I mean, obviously you guys got off to a rough start, 35-10. Then you guys really buckled down, only allowed 3 more points, and that basically let the offense come back in the game and win the game. How much do you guys talk about, I guess moving on from mistakes and being able to buckle down like that?
We don't really I mean, the next day we come in, we fix the mistakes, and we kind of move on. We don't want to, focus on the mistakes too much. Because at the end of the day, you got another game to play the next week. So, you kind of fix the mistakes, make the adjustments on the board with your coaches, and you move on. That's all it is to it.
We'll wrap up for Wesley with Jordan McPherson of the Miami Herald. Jordan?
Yeah, hey again, Wesley. I wanted to ask you about Coach Cristobal. You've been with him at UM since he started here. He said on Monday that this has been the most fun he's had coaching in a while. Just what have you seen from him in terms of just the progression that you guys have made since year one and just the behind the scenes? We see him business like, but what was he like away from game day? What is he like with you guys in terms of stuff that we may not see from Coach Cristobal that you guys do see?
Oh man, I feel like Coach Cristobal has done a great job just with the culture of the program and where it's came from and what we're taking it to, man. And you can see the difference, and I'm just blessed. I chose here. I chose to come here, and can't wait to see what the future holds.
Good. Obviously, you've been through the transfer portal and everything. When you guys play Louisville this week, you'll see a couple guys who you played with, Jaleel Skinner, John Chaney. Just what's it like seeing guys who you've been teammates with on the opposite sideline?
I think it's pretty cool to re-meet with them guys, get to compete against them, knowing how they play when they used to be here. I feel like it's going to be a fun challenge.
And then speaking of fun challenges, Louisville's offense is pretty good. Last year they put up 38 on you guys. They're pretty good again this year. So just what have you seen from them on film?
They're really explosive. They're really elite receivers. One receiver that sticks out, Ja'Cory Brooks. I played with him at SFE, South Florida Express. So I'm very familiar with his game.
Next, we'll go to Jordan McPherson of the Miami Herald. Jordan?
Yeah, hey there, Daryl. Guys are halfway through the regular season. Just how would you evaluate where the defense is, and what do you feel like are some steps you guys need to take in order to get to the next level?
Playing more consistent and playing together. I feel like we were taking a step away from that from the previous games. I feel like a couple dudes just wanted to make those splash plays, but when we're playing together, it's really hard to beat us.
Yeah, and just to follow up that, how do you fix that? Especially, I mean, we see what you guys have done in the second halves against Virginia Tech and Cal. How do you guys fix that so that you're starting the way you guys have finished?
Just starting to play fast. I feel like we have to come together as one, and starts at practice on Green Tree.
Anything else for Daryl? We'll go to Matt Shadell at Kane Sport. Matt?
Yeah, hey Daryl. Coach was talking the other day about young players sort of battling for more reps. Obviously, OJ Frederick is young, but are there some other DBs that are younger that maybe we haven't seen much of yet? Because I know you have a bunch of freshmen in the secondary that you think are almost ready to step up and help out.
I would say Ryan Mack is coming along. It kind of reminds me of myself when I first got into college. Little smaller, little lighter, but eventually, once you get to understand the defense a little more, it'll come better to you. So I feel like he's going to be ready very soon.